Hello and welcome to my second Mowing Simulator video. I didn't do commentary in the first one, I was just getting there quick to get on with showing some gameplay. This game is actually quite decent. It was 20% off for PS Plus members. We're going to get straight into Kingsbury House. So we've seen part of the first mission. I didn't manage to record all the footage for it. This is coming straight off my PS4, so I think it's only $7.20, but if you want to see what the game's like. How much fuel have I got on that? I've used quite a lot of fuel on that, because in the first mission I didn't use much. Let's go! Set in the UK. Looking at the trophy list, there's already at least one of the DLC packs coming out for the PS4, which is quite good. I think it's the Ancient Britain one, but I know there's a Jurassic DLC on the PC version as well. Obviously if you can get this on PC it's going to run a lot better than it looks here, but this is a video for anyone who wants to see what it runs like on PS4. So this looks quite nice. Requirement time half an hour, 6 centimeters to 7. I'll do it at 6. I wonder if you do it at 7, you get to come back here on a later job quicker or sooner than you would if you cut it shorter. Let's go out first. I don't know if you should get extra points of money or just less for not doing it, but you've got to survey the area, do a ground check like it says there. I can't open the gate. That would have been cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a PS4 game. But it looks great. Oh, it's brilliant. The flash here. Pick that up. What's that? Is that dog toy or exercise thing? Another object. Looks like a pencil. Remnants of a spade. We're done. Open that gate? No. Don't know if you saw in my last video. I can't remember if I went up to the gate or not. I explored the house a bit. That's nice gazebo. And there was actually a gate, but the gate with the grass behind it, like a garden with a lot of grass. Oh, right, there's a car. That's cool. Probably taking most of the CPU to do stuff like that, but I don't know how many levels there's going to be. But as I say, I think it was $15.99, but PS Plus members got for the next couple of weeks. If you're watching this, I've got 20% off, so it's about $12.79. So it's not a full purchase AAA game. Let's get on. I didn't have commentary in the last video, but I picked this because it cuts very fine, so you don't have lumps of grass. Like there was another mower that just throws the grass out to the side, so you just get like streams and rows of dead grass. So let's go. And there's one way you collect the grass in a bag, but I'm not sure about emptying that and everything, so this is the one I'm using for now. So lower that and hit the blades, obviously not on the concrete because it'll affect blade quality. I think was the 6 centimeters. And so I'm just going to split the garden up. I tend to try to split it into areas and then do one area. If I can get the edge of this, if you look down bottom, that grid along the top of the front of the lawnmower, I assume as long as that's covering it, it cuts it. So I try and line up everything I want to cut within that. But it looks quite cool. They're just populating the graphics in now, the textures and assets. I hope it doesn't do that when I complete the freaking lawn. Just imagine I cut the lawn and it just puts the grass all back in. Got to keep the throttle. I have to keep the throttle, bring it up again so I don't damage it. I brought the blades up at the front. Got to keep the throttle at a certain speed because if you see on the right, bottom right, there is a red arrow. If it goes above that, it starts to hurt the blades and the vehicle condition, I believe. Although, and I hope they don't patch it, the vehicle, at least this one, seems very cheap to maintain. Even if you have to fix the damage, there's kind of a repair option in the main menu. That was either a really bad horn or a cow. So I was going to fast forward this footage, but in case anyone is thinking of buying this game, I will probably stop talking for a bit although you probably can't hear it over the sound of the lawnmower anyway. And I'll let you just look at the footage. Obviously this footage looks better on an actual PS4 because I'm playing this on a bog standard normal PS4 console, so it only records footage at 720. But yeah, just enjoy the video. I might talk while I'm doing it at certain bits. And tell me what you think. Have you bought this? Are you buying it? At least I think it's the Great British or some kind of Heritage DLC, I can't remember the name. It's coming out because the trophy list already has that section for those trophies. I hope the Jurassic one comes out as well. The dinosaurs don't move, I believe, but they're on the level like museum dinosaurs. You cut around them and stuff. In case you're questioning my methods at this point, it might not be the best methods to use, but I'm trying to kind of get a figure of 8 on these, because you see most of the things are pretty much circles, the obstacles in this garden that lawnmower around. If I can kind of figure of 8 them and get close, I won't have to go around with the trimmer too much afterwards. I think you need like 99.5 or 99.9% of the lawn cut before you can leave it. I can't remember if you get any extra for getting completely 100%, but that's almost impossible. You'll see later on with the trimmer, getting the bits around the edge, some of them, especially around the flowers, you can't see that well. But as you can see, I'm getting there. You kind of feel a bit like an RPG, I guess. You're getting somewhere, you're accomplishing. No, it's a very zen game, going first person. As you can see now, that's what I mean. Those two, that black bit at the front there, trying to line everything up with that frame. And that thing's going to cut everything within that frame. I hope so. Get this little bit here. Let battle commence. We're going on to this section. Try and get close to these flowers without running over. I haven't managed to run over the flowers yet, but in my last video, when I got to the strimmer, it was very easy. The strimmer is very sensitive. I should really check the options on that. I'll lift this up so I don't damage up the path. I don't know if I can on that path as opposed to concrete. Let's get going again. Yeah, the strip, when you get near it, it's like, I'll get to it at the end. But it's so sensitive. There must be an option to change the sensitivity on that. It's cutting flowers left, right and centre on that one. turn it around. I'll try and take a wide angle here. If you throttle it too much and put full axis on the turn, and I think that'd be both be done at the same time, then... Oh, what's happened here? You're kidding. Right, what has happened here is I lifted the frame at the front and put it back down. I thought the blades would still be running if I wasn't running them. You can hear them now. Got to do all that again. Essentially I press circle to lift that bit at the front, so when I'm on a path it doesn't destroy the lawnmower. And because I didn't turn off the blades, I assumed the blades would stay on, so I put it straight back down and mowed it again. Well, wasn't mowing it. Got to turn the blades on again, which is a bit time consuming, but there you go. So I've got to do this bit again. It's annoying. What I was trying to say anyway is, if you take a wide turn, it damages the ground. And I think if you take a wide, or not a wide turn, sorry, the opposite of wide, if you put a full lock on, it damages the ground. But I don't know if you do it at a slow speed, it doesn't matter. So you can't just, because sometimes in this game I just really want to speed through certain sections. But if I did that, well, I might damage the ground here. That seemed like it was swinging a bit, but Pristine Green, if you didn't see, was the name of my company on here. Call it whatever you want. You've got like I don't think you choose the logo colour. I think it has to be the shades of green and yellow that it is on the shirt there, but you can choose what colour you want the shirt and the hat to be, and pick your name and everything. And you got a choice of about 10 different avatar people to pick from. So what I try to do is swing it around this way and just take a line down here. But it'd be even more impressive. I'll have to check in a minute if this has a cruise control in it, which it probably doesn't because there's not much challenge anyway. But I would like a cruise control in here. It's a bit annoying that it doesn't have it. So let's check. Give me a sec, I'm just going to check controls. Throttle. No. Does not look like there's a cruise control in here. Although that would make the game stupidly easy, I guess. Because obviously you've got to control the throttle. Because if it goes over that red triangle, which is like about the 3 o'clock position on my speedo, that really damages the engine and the vehicle, I think. Probably both. Yeah, I'm hoping there's a lot of levels in this game. It's quite fun to play. As I say, it's quite zen. Look like the way you play SnowRunner and things like that. It's a shame it's not multiplayer. I can see it's being fun as multiplayer. Bus Simulator was multiplayer. Online. But you can employ people later on when you've got more money and you rank up. As I say, this is only the second job I've had. And I think when I get more job opportunities and job offers, I think it's a case of I can level up, I can employ people, but I think there'll be more job offers on that map you saw at the start. Just reverse up here. I think this is the second fastest lawnmower, but again, I'm not sure what those light green areas are actually. Some light green patches, I don't know if they really matter. Just saw me use the Spidey sense there, that tells me what grass is left. Bit annoyed by before when I didn't put those blades. I put the thing down, the blades just turned themselves off. It's not a bad looking game, PS4 though. As I say, I'll do some more. I'm not going to talk over some of this unless I completely crash into a tree or something. just figure of 8 it, so I get close to this. They could, it feels a bit weird playing this and not actually smelling cut grass. They could release a candle that you can put in your room while you're playing it. Get in there. About 19 minutes into this, I think. I don't know if I'm going to get extra for being under half an hour, or going to get penalised if it goes over. I should get it done. So with that done, let's just go and put this in, get the strummer out, finish it off. We're standing at about 99.1%. So we're not far off. Car outside again. I like that feature outside on the cars. It's quite fun. Fire this up. No, I wanted to get off the vehicle, not put it down. Hold. No, tap it. Oh, hold it. Why isn't that doing it? There's a person outside as well. Walking past. Let's get this. Chainsaw Charlie time. Another feature I'd like to see on this game. If you saw the map at the start where I picked what job I want, it also takes place in a British kind of village or town in the countryside. I would like, the feature would have been cool, that you could drive to your jobs and then drive back to base instead of just teleport. They had that feature in, I've not done gameplay footage of it really, but they had that feature in Construction Simulator 3 Console Edition, which I've got, if you want to see any videos on that. Got 5 minutes to cut the hell out of these. Feedback on this isn't very good. I mean, you can hear it and kind of see it a bit, but as I said before, the controls on this are very sensitive, and you've got to be at quite a downward angle to cut it, so you kind of can't see where you're going almost, and I'll do these swooping motions and cut the flowers. You get a fine for that. Go on the edge there. You get it right, you get it right. It feels good, but... Oh! I hope you don't want those flowers. I'll have to look up. I wonder if there's a trophy for just cutting these flowers. Does anyone see that? No? That's good. Go ahead. I wonder if there's a trophy for completely ballsing up the job. Normally is on most games, isn't there? I wonder if anyone lives in this house. I wonder if they have a haunted house, like in House Flipper. Yeah, funny story. I got this game because it was cheaper than getting the Garden DLC for House Flipper on PS4. I can't tell if that's a car or a cow. But yeah, what have you done on this so far? If you've played this, are you going to get it? Did you like the footage? Oh, I'm getting close to those flowers. It's a fun game, it's not too expensive. If you've got a PC, obviously buy it on there. Be a lot cheaper and a lot better spec, depending on what your PC is, but I kind of saved my laptop for... I've got a gaming laptop, but I normally save it for doing video editing, stuff like that on it, and doing other types of stuff. Let's go on there. Oh, that didn't look good. Oh, there we go. It's a bit there. It sounds like an elephant. I wonder if we're near Twycross Zoo. That's near the countryside. Look at this. This is like Doom walking around with the weapon, shred everyone to bits. Everyone except the flowers. Right. I must be close to getting what I need to get. Yeah, that was a cow. That was definitely a cow. Flowers keep moving, but my blade's not out, so I'm not technically cutting them. But that doesn't look good, does it? You come out in the garden, you see someone totally pushing the strimmer against the flower, but not actually pressing the power button. You'd be like, you're a bit of a crazy one. A bit of a crazy one indeed. Am I done? I think it's 0.5 I gotta get to. A little bit there. Spidey sense it up. There we go, that should be enough. It is. Job complete. Do I go for 100%? Probably not. Don't want to risk those flowers. Let's go then. Thanks for joining me on this anyway. I'll probably take you back to the menu, just show you a bit of maintenance you can do on these things. Put that back. That's all we use the flatbed for on the back of that truck. Oh, I can refuel it here. £7, that doesn't seem too expensive. You can refuel it in the options. So I can refuel that. Recover. Oh, takes it off for you. I thought that was going to be like maintain the engine or the vehicle condition, because it also let us refuel there. But that's great. Say it could even be like the farming simulator on PS4. It's not that detailed, the town, but to drive around it, if I had to drive this back, that would be quite cool. So let's go. Kingsbury House. Cinematic. That's not too bad, is it? Really? I mean, I know the bits that didn't get cut, but looking at that, not many other people were. Not sure how many levels are on this game, or if I'll be called back to this job. Like, if you can just redo jobs when the grass grows back, because there's a date system in the menu. Overload your engine for too long. No, that's not a tip, is it? 3, 4, 5. That's not too bad. I'm not really putting much strain on this vehicle. Ah, level up. Welcome. So I can do more stuff to the HQ. Probably haven't got enough to actually buy HQ yet. I wonder if you get rain on this game as well. Rain the company HQ. So got advertisements now. So you can edit company, edit player, even after you've begun the game, which is quite cool. This lawnmower I've got. So I can maintain it. It's already engine's done. Blades. Yeah. 162, that's not bad. Fuel. I used 2 pence of fuel getting it back on the trailer after I recovered it. Oh my god. Yeah, let's see what else. The map. Oh, there's 3 jobs now. They look quite cool, but what I say is, look, this is like a little town. They could have put it so you could at least drive around to your next job. That would have been cool. Just add a little bit, maybe if they do a sequel. Go purchase HQ. That's the one I've got, so I can get more lawnmowers and staff. The more HQ I've got. But yeah, it's just like any sim game really, isn't it? Advertisements. I can afford advertisements. Blow our whole budget on local flyers. Everyone loves those flyers. Probably should on social media. I'm quite happy with the company. There's not too much you can customise anyway. Game's going to save for me. That's nice. That's the main HQ I think of the background there. But yeah, cheers for watching. What do you think of the game? Are you getting it yourself? And do you want to see more? I'll see you next time.